Well, you're listening to Lady Charmaine and Girlfriends, and I got my girlfriends in the studio with me right now. So let me let you know who's inside the Girls Club. I got my girl Constance Cooper. She's an author. She's also a motivational speaker, and she's a cosmetologist. How about hair extraordinaire? Plus, I got my girl LaTroya Johnson. She is a fitness trainer and health and wellness guru.
Yeah, girl.
And soon mommy to be. Got my girls in the Girls Club, and we got a great show for you today because we got some really good hot topics, ladies. But right now, since it's Monday, a lot of us, although we all have men in our lives, but do you have a man crush Monday?
Well, you know I got my little boo-boo in real life. But I do. I'm all for the Michaels. Michael Ealy, Michael B. Jordan. It's something about these Michaels, man. I don't know, but yes.
Oh, so you can name your son Michael.
That wouldn't work.
Something about your Michaels,
No.
Michael Jackson.
No.
Who you got, Connie?
Well, you know I got my boo. I love my boo. Yes, Roderick. But we ain't gonna talk about him today. Not too much.
Okay.
But I'm with the T's. I'm crazy about Tank. And then there's Tyrese. I like him like chocolatey and milk duddy and muscly and youngy and all that good stuff.
You say milk duggy. You know,
that's the visual. It's all visual right there.
Right.
And that voice, they can sing. And so you be like, I don't know.
Yeah.
You done messed up, but if you sing to me,
yeah,
I think I can handle it.
You know, it's so funny to me because, I've said it plenty of times on my show that I'm so picky. Of course, I have my husband. And as I was going through, I'm like, who would be my man crush Monday? Because I really like distinguished looking men. Mm-hmm. Tall, older, distinguished looking. Even if you got a little salt and peppery. You know what I mean?
Man.
Yeah.
The all-state
There
man.
you go.
But he's still chocolatey, though.
Yeah, and you see that voice? Look like he got a little class to him. Mm-hmm. Look like you can take him anywhere and he'll be able to fit in.
With that suit on.
There you go. Look like he got some sense.
Yeah.
He want to embarrass you when you go in there.
He gonna open the door.
When you praying about what he gonna say.
Down.
There you go. The all-state man. Yeah. There you go. Oh, you pegged that one.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So if you got a man crush Monday, we want to know who it is. Give us a call, 916-921-5333. Right now, we are getting ready to get into these hot topics because, this is a hot one to me. Because I was talking to a young lady on yesterday, and we had the same sentiments because I had this conversation with my husband. Okay, here it is, ladies. You ready?
Yes.
Ready.
When it comes to making a decision for a couple to stop having children, why does the man feel like if he does not want any more children, that it's the woman's responsibility to make sure that she cannot have any more children, such as she has to go and get her tubes tied, getting the Depo-Provera shot, or using other forms of birth control? How come some men do not feel like they should take the measures so they cannot have any more children, such as having a vasectomy? Now, if it's their idea not to have any more children, should it be the man's responsibility to ensure that he does not have any more children?
You know what? I think, my day and age, people popping out kids like rabbits. So, without a care in the world. But I just think that, if you guys are having kids together, that, especially if you're married, that you guys should jointly discuss it, talk about the pros and the cons of doing each and figure out what works best for you guys, and who I think, like you said, who doesn't want to have any more kids, and what is their reasoning for not wanting to have any more kids. Right. And if they are the ones that's like, I don't, then
they should initiate it.
It's kind of falling on their side. Yeah. But I just think it should be a group effort. They should talk about it and figure out the pros and the cons and what's going to work best for both parties.
But what if they're uncompromising? Like, they're like, especially like if you're in a marriage and they're saying like, yeah, I think you should just go and get your tubes tied. I really believe that that's up to you, because I don't know, it might have an effect on my sexuality or like my drive or something. Then what do you say to a person that says that? I mean, because I think that sometimes men have a way of being selfish when it comes to birth control. They put it all on the woman. Sure. It's kind of like saying, almost like what we talked about last week, like if you're doing birth control and a woman says she's done with her birth control, but she's not really done with her birth control, or she's taking birth control, that's what it was. She's taking birth control, but she's not taking it anymore, but she doesn't tell you. But that's the same, certain rules apply like a man's poking a hole in a condom, but he's putting it on like he got an fully intact condom. Yeah. I think they have a way of flipping the game and making like women are more emotional. I think men are emotional about their testicles.
I agree.
Me too. I totally agree.
I agree.
Because, see, the thing is, it's like, for the woman, her options will be over. It's almost as if the man want to keep his options open for just in case.
Yeah.
Okay, so if this relationship doesn't work out, he can go and get with a young little cutie in her 20s and pop out a couple of more. And basically, your options are done and over. You don't have any more.
No.
And that's why I said that you guys, that they should really talk about it and discuss it. Because then
Or do it together.
Yeah, and if the man's being selfish, then the woman could say, okay, well, what is your reasoning? Why? And then, because a lot of stuff now is what do you call it? You can go back and get it taken off.
Reversed.
Yeah, that's the word, reverse. But I just think it needs to be a group effort. I think that it should be something that you guys both talk about. And if he's like, no, it's just you, because I think it falls on us naturally because we're the ones who have to carry the child. And we are usually the more responsible party. We do.
Wait a minute.
I think
we got some crazy women now.
We do.
I
said usually.
Yeah, usually. In
We are the
normal
most-
circumstances.
Because we know that we're the ones at the end of the day that's going to have to carry the child and be responsible for the child no matter what the man decides to do. So I think that it just kind of falls on us naturally, but it's up to us to decide, okay, no, this isn't what I want to do, or
Right.
why aren't we weighing out your options as well?
There you go. That's what I'm talking
Just
about.
saying.
So if you want to weigh in on the conversation, give us a call at 916-921-5333. We're also streaming live on Facebook at Charmaine Bassett. So just go in there and then watch us live in the studio. Plus, if you have a question or even a comment that you just want me to read because you don't want to call it in, go to my Facebook page right there at Lady Charmaine, and I'll be happy to read it for you. Also, you can leave a comment while we're streaming. Right now, we're talking about, if a man does not want to have any more children, is it the woman's responsibility to make sure that she does not have any more children? Hi, Praise 98. I said Praise 98 FM 97.5.
Weighing on your conversation there.
There you go, yes.
Well, I think as far as men go, we only have one option, don't we?
And what is
other
that?
than condoms, we only have one other option.
Yeah, so if you don't want to have any more children, shouldn't you take that option?
Well, no, because women have more than one option. They can get a pill, they can get an implant, they can do anything other than surgery, and we have one option.
But the thing is, if you don't want to have any more children, shouldn't you take the measures so you do not have any more children?
Yeah, but there's just something not natural about knives in that part of your body.
Really?
Oh, there it is. I just told you.
There it
They're
is
really
there.
touchy about the testicles. But why can't we be touchy about the tubes? I mean,
Right.
come on. That's selfish.
We've grown attached to them.
And ours are attached to us too. It goes both ways.
This is a part of our bodies, sir.
And here's the thing about the birth control. That thing goes with women's hormones, mess your body up. You're either gaining weight, you're balding, you're pimpled out, you're emotionally unstable. I mean, we got all kinds of things that happen with us when we take birth control. And so for us, sometimes we don't want to put other hormones or stop hormones and all that stuff because we already dealing with enough. We're emotional enough. We don't need any help. We don't need to go bald. We don't need to be pimpled out. We don't need to gain weight. We don't need to lose weight. We don't need extra long fingernails, or how about they don't grow? We don't have no toenails. I mean, there's some things that
I was getting
happen.
ready to go there with you. You guys go through that emotional stuff at a certain age anyway. So why put us through it with, too?
Well, you need to experience some of that. That's why we want to put you through it. Because, see, the thing is, the woman get the Depo-Provera shot. She gains 20, 30 pounds. A lot of times men don't want her after she gained all that weight. And we put our body through enough carrying your children already. So why don't you experience something for a change?
Well, then you don't have the right man if he's not going to love you because you put on a few pounds.
Well,
Okay,
you know what?
thank you. Say that again.
How about I don't have the right man if he's not willing to go ahead and get that vasectomy?
Ooh.
Ooh.
Oh, silence? Is that cricket?
Well,
Well, I want to thank you so much for calling in.
you guys have a good day.
You too. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Hi, 97.5.
Hey, how you doing?
Good, how are you? What's your name? Where are you calling
I'm
from?
very, very good. I'm the voice of reason.
All right, the voice of reason. Okay, what you got to say?
I think that that last call was very selfish because you know what? You are right. Women have more options, but at the same time, they have more complications and more problems where, like you said, men only have two options, condom or vasectomy. But if he cares about her enough, and they have literally discussed it, fully discussed it, they don't want any more children, and it's an equal opportunity conversation, then yes, he should be willing to get that vasectomy as well as if she was just as willing as she is to get her tube size or a Depo-Provera shot. It's not fair for the man to just carry himself like, there's nothing wrong about that. No, if you don't want any more children, that means you don't want any more children by anybody. So what difference does it make?
There you go.
Right.
I love the voice
I like
of
you
reason.
already.
Thank you
The
so
voice
much.
of reason. That's the
Thank
voice
you
of
so much for
good
calling
sense.
in.
You got it.
Have
Yes.
a great day. Bye-bye. Hi, 97.5.
Yes, hi, good afternoon.
Hi.
I want to express my opinion about your question, and everyone has an opinion about this. But I'm a 55-year-old grandmother of 11 grandchildren.
All right.
3 grown daughters, 2 are married, 1 is divorced. And, I think as a society, it is our very own responsibility to decide whether or not, we want children, or we ready, or if we don't have another option, because there are many women that cannot have children. Like there are many men that probably wish they could have children with the right woman. But, as a grandmother, and I'm watching my grandchildren grow up now, I don't want my grandchildren just to have children. Like there are so many young men that have children, and they are not being responsible parents for them. And it really breaks my heart to see a lot of children growing up without fathers and mothers, obviously. And, I think if everyone take that self-accountability and responsibility, then I think that would be so much better as a society. But again, that's just my opinion.
Well, thank you so much for sharing your opinion. What's your name? Where are you calling from?
My name is Martina, and I am calling you from Vacaville.
Awesome. Thank you so much for listening, Martina.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Well, thank you to all the callers that are calling in. We're going to be right back. We are talking about if a man if he doesn't want a vasectomy, but he also doesn't want to have any more children, should he be responsible enough to go ahead and get it done? We're going to be talking about all that coming up after the break. You're inside Lady Charmaine and Girlfriends on 97.5 KDEE. Lady Charmaine Live on Friday now. You're watching a Rich Girl Dreams production.